Hi, hello, welcome to my channel Learn More Maths. My name is Vara Kumar. Today we are going to solve a problem from exercise 11.2, fifth problem. See here what he is asking. In right triangle PQR, a right angle is at Q, PQ equal to 6 centimeters and angle RPQ equal to 60 degrees. Determine the lengths of QR and PR. So here in right triangle PQR, so let it is a right angled triangle PQR. So right angle is at Q, so here it is a right angle, so let it is 90 degrees. He has given right angle is Q, PQ equal to 6 centimeters. Let this is PQ, it is 6 centimeters. Angle RPQ equal to 60 degrees. RPQ, this is 60 degrees he has given. He is asking to find us the lengths of QR and PR. So this is QR and this is PR. So now how can we find, see here, this is PQ, we know, we have to find QR. So we have to relate these two sides. So we have to relate these two sides. So with respect to angle 60, QR becomes opposite side. So PQ becomes adjacent side. So which trigonometric ratio relates opposite side and adjacent sides? So tan theta relates, tan relates opposite side and adjacent side. Cot also relates opposite side and adjacent side, but we have to take only tan. So first three are enough. We have to take tan ratio. Tan relates opposite side and adjacent side. That we have to think. So what we have to find? What he has given? Which trigonometric ratio is suitable? So here tan is suitable for the problem. So to find QR, tan trigonometric ratio is suitable here. So see here, from the triangle PQR, we have to write tan 60 equal to, directly I am writing tan 60, we have to write tan 60 degrees is equal to, so opposite side by adjacent side, tan theta equal to what? Opposite side, that is opposite side to 60 degrees divided by adjacent side to 60 degrees. So opposite side to 60 degrees is QR, QR divided by adjacent side to 60 degrees is PQ, PQ. So QR divided by PQ. So we have tan 60 is root 3 is equal to QR, we have to find QR divided by PQ value is 6. So 6 centimeters he has given. So take 6 to the left side and first I am writing QR. So QR is equal to 6 into root 3, 6 into root 3 centimeters. So this is the length of QR. So and also is asking to find us the PR. So see here, PR is what? Hypotenuse, and PQ is what it is? Adjacent side. PQ is adjacent side and PR is what? Hypotenuse. So which trigonometric ratio relates these two? Cos theta. So cos 60 you have to write. So cos 60 is equal to, again in right angle triangle PQR, so I want to write cos 60. So adjacent side by hypotenuse. Cos 60 is what? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So here adjacent side is a PQ divided by hypotenuse is PR. Hypotenuse is PR. So now see here, cos 60 value is 1 by 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. And PQ value is 6 divided by PR, divided by PR. So cos 60 is 1 by 2, right, PQ is 6 divided by PR. So by cross multiplication we get, therefore PR is equal to 2 into 6, 2 into 6, that is 12 centimeters. PR is equal to 12 centimeters. So just we have to find the length of QR and length of PR. So we got length of QR equal to 6 root 3 centimeters and length of PR equal to 12 centimeters. So this is the fifth problem in exercise 11.2. Next we have to solve sixth problem. This is sixth problem in exercise 11.2. See here what he is asking. In triangle XYZ, right angle is at Y, yz is equal to x and xz is equal to 2x, then determine angle yxz and angle yzx. So see here, just xyz is a right angled triangle. Right angle is at y has given. Right angle is at y. Yes, here it is right angle. And yz is equal to x. So this is yz. It has given x. And xz is equal to 2x. So this is xz. It has given 2x. Then determine angle yxz. So yxz. This is the first angle. And yzx, this is a second angle. So he is asking to find us these two angles. So again, just we have to think. So what he has given, what he is asking to find us. So these two things he has given. So this is x, this is 2x. Suppose if we want to find angle yxz with respect to angle yxz, yz becomes opposite side and xz becomes hypotenuse. So which trigonometric ratio relates these two? Opposite side and hypotenuse. So sine relates these two. So we have to take sine angle yxz. So then we can find angle here. So see here, sine angle. So from triangle xyz, sine yxz, sine angle yxz is equal to, so this is yxz. So or simply we can write sine x equal to, so how can we write? Opposite side to angle x divided by hypotenuse. So opposite side to angle x is yz divided by hypotenuse is xz. So very simple it is. So that implies yz value is how much? Yz value we have, yz is equal to x, xz is equal to 2x. So here it is x, it is 2x. So x gets cancelled, we can get 1 by 2. So sine of angle yxz is equal to 1 by 2. So at which angle we get 1 by 2 for sine? Sine 30 is equal to 1 by 2. So instead of 1 by 2 we can write it as a sine of 30 degrees, sine 30. So therefore if we remove sine on both sides we can get a angle yxz, angle yxz is equal to 30 degrees. So that's all. This is first angle yxz equal to 30 degrees. And also is asking to find us angle yzx. So see here yzx. So again we, with respect to angle z, it becomes adjacent side. With respect to angle z, yz becomes adjacent side and xz becomes hypotenuse. Again, which trigonometric ratio relates these two? Adjacent side and hypotenuse. Cos relates adjacent side and hypotenuse. Now we have to find cos z is equal to yz by xz. That we have to write. See here, cos of angle yzx is equal to, so cos of angle yz equal to, so we know cos theta equal to adjacent side to theta divided by hypotenuse. So here angle is z, adjacent side to angle z is yz, hypotenuse is xz. So we have to write yz by xz. So yz by xz. So here also same. Here also yz by xz, but here it is a sine angle, it is a cos of. Okay, here the trigonometric ratio is sine, but here the trigonometric ratio is a cos. So again yz value we have yz equal to x, and in the same way xz is equal to 2x. So we can cancel x and x, we get 1 by 2. So at which angle cos we get 1 by 2 for which angle? So cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2 So we get a cos 60 here, cos 60. So see here, if we remove cos on both sides, we get angle YZX is equal to 60 degrees. So just we have to find angle YZX and angle YXZ. Yes, we have found those two angles. So this is a sixth problem in exercise. So therefore we have to write conclusion. So angle YXZ equal to 30 degrees and angle YZX equal to 60 degrees. So like this we can find. So this is the sixth problem in exercise 11.2. So next we have to solve seventh problem. This is seventh problem in exercise 11.2. See here what he is asking. Is it right to say that sin of a plus b is equal to sin a plus sin b? Justify your answer. So it is just like same as fourth problem. So there he has given cos, but here he has given sin. So see here what we have to do. Just we have to take specific angles for a and b. So let a is equal to 30 degrees and b equal to 60 degrees. By substituting in an LHS and RHS, we have to check whether it is right or not. If we get same value, we can say it is right, otherwise it is not right. So just we have to find first by taking a equal to 30 degrees and b equal to 60 degrees, we have to find the value of LHS. So see here LHS is what? So LHS is sin of a plus b. So now we have to substitute a equal to 30 and b equal to 60. So we get a sin of 30 degrees plus 60 degrees. So sin of 30 plus 60 we get sin 90. So sin 90 value is 1. So we know sin 90 degrees equal to 1. So this is LHS value. So let it is equation number 1. So in the same way we have to find the value of RHS. So what is RHS here? RHS equal to RHS is sin A plus sin B. Again we have to substitute A and B values. So sin A we have sin 30 degrees plus cos A we have sin B we have sin 60 degrees. So here sin 30 equal to 1 by 2 plus sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So it is 1 plus root 3 divided by 2. 1 plus root 3 divided by 2. Let it is equation number 2. So from equations 1 and 2, LHS is not equal to RHS. So from equations 1 and 2, LHS is not equal to RHS. Therefore, it is not right to say. So this is the conclusion. Therefore, it is not right to say that sin of a plus b is equal to sin a plus sin b. This is not right. So this is seventh problem in exercise 11.2. So there are totally 7 problems. We have completed all 7 problems. So in the next class we will do problems from 11.3 exercise. So that's all today's class. Thanks for watching.